So I'm going to plug in our little receiver.
Is it supposed to turn blue or something?
Yep, it'll push on that circle.
I did.
And hold it in until it turns blue.
There we go.
And Laurie Mary from Maine is here.
Oh, hi, Mary from Maine.
Mary's here.
When you coming for a crop?
Yeah, we need to have her come visit. That's a long ways from Maine. But today, from southern Iowa, wait, is it southern Iowa?
Decatur County.
Decatur County, we have Laurie here. And Laurie has come up this morning.
I came up last night.
Oh, you've been here. Oh, you came up.
I have a place here in Ankeny.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, awesome. We're so glad you're here. Laurie, this is her first time she's been here to show us some of the things she's made. But Laurie is one of those ghost linkers. I'm going to call them ghost linkers. Okay.
Substitute linker. And I'm drinking too.
Are you a drinker and linker?
It's blueberry sage this morning.
Oh.
Hot tea.
Oh, that sounds good.
It is. I'd give you a snort.
That sounds really good. So happy Friday to everybody. We're glad you're joining us. We have a lot of people coming on. Chris just came, and she thinks the cards are beautiful, and so do I. So you can imagine my first reaction when Laurie showed me these, and it was at the crop. Our last crop at the hotel here in Ankeny, and I thought, wow. And then we've got her scheduled to come in, and she's going to show us how to make these cards because they are really beautiful. And I'm going to buzz over here. She's using rub-ons, and while people are joining us, she's going to be using some of the blendable rub-ons. Oh, she's even opening a package right now.
Fresh.
A fresh package of rub-ons.
Can you smell them?
I think everybody can smell them. Just imagine you're sniffing rub-ons, if that's a thing. But these are some of the ones from 49 and Market, and we're going to show you more about these. They've got quite a few. We even have one that's full of butterflies, and it's got some other images on the back. And in addition to 49 and Market, keep in mind the Simple Stories Life in Bloom. These are now retired, but we happen to have a few, so we're pretty lucky about that.
You're going to be short one tonight.
Oh, we're going to be short one?
I'm taking one with me.
Okay, Laurie's purchasing one tonight. So her cards are beautiful. She's going to show us how to do it. And I want to say good morning to everyone that's joining us. Thanks for being here, everyone. We sure love it. I can't believe how fast the week has gone. And Laurie's got tips for us. And Janet is here.
Well, hi,
and
Janet.
Corrine. Oh, Corrine's here from Rainy, Arkansas. So, good morning, everybody. All right, well, Laurie, I think we should just jump in. And oh, wait, before we get started, I forgot one thing. If you were not here yesterday, be sure and check out our blog or go to the video and look how to make this centerpiece that Peggy made for us yesterday. It's very doable. You could make it for any occasion. I've never seen a project like this centerpiece, so I'm pretty excited about it. It'd even be fun to make for Easter. You could stick little eggs in it. So be sure and check that out from yesterday, and thank you, Peggy, so much. And then I got two more announcements because it's the last 3 days for the Tim Holtz Media Grip special. That ends Sunday, so Sunday's the last day for it. And it's also the last day for our Doodlebug 12x12 cardstock sale. That's 75 cents a sheet. So don't miss out on that. All right, Laurie, I'm out of breath now, but we're ready to go.
Are we ready?
We're ready, so tell us what you're doing.
This I saw on a Facebook group called Clean and Simple Card Making. And they were taking digital prints, which my printer is crap, and making these cards. And I thought, I got some of these rub-ons sitting here. I'm going to see if I can do a rub-on. And 49 and Market, I'm just going to give them a big shout out.
Yeah, we love 49 and Market.
They have the best rub-ons. Best. They go on like butter.
And the samples that we showed you were from the Blendables 2, and you get 2 sheets. So this one is from Blendables 2, right, Laurie? This pink one?
Yes.
And then we also, today she's using the Blendables 1.
Does it have butterflies on it?
So you need an A2 card, and then a piece of cardstock that I cut mine to 3 3/4 by 5.
So 3 3/4 by 5.
Because that's going to go on top of your card. So you cut out your cutout, And I have found that if you use a soft surface like a magazine or a card,
Yeah, that's the
a pad of paper goes on a lot better.
Okay, and then what we need to just go back 1 minute, because what Laurie did was she took her sheet
Cut
of
it out.
rub-ons. If you've not used rub-ons before, and there might be somebody that hasn't, they're on this clear piece, but then there's a backing paper, and she just cut out what she's going to use.
Right.
And then pulled off the white backing paper and
laid it on my cardstock, and I have my Teflon bone folder, which is fabulous, and I give it a good swipe on the side. A couple swipes, pressing hard, not like you're gonna go through the paper, and then I take my edge and start rubbing, and it'll just kind of pop right off.
Kim says hello.
Oh, hi, Kim.
She's watching. She's watching.
I hope she's feeling better. Are you feeling better, Kim?
Well, I hope so.
And you just kind of lift it up.
Yeah,
as in it, sometimes it'll kind of snap for you, and it'll just lift right off. Maybe you're not on live Facebook.
I know. Welcome to live Facebook, Laurie. Now she's using the Teflon bone folder, and these are great for when you fold your card and you want to give it a little score, because they don't leave a mark.
They don't leave a shine.
This one's $19.99. I do want to mention that the rub-ons come. Do they all come with a little scoring tool? I don't see it in this one.
The little ones don't.
Some of them have the little tools in them, and
you
some
know what
don't.
I do with those little tools? Straight in the trash.
Well, some of us might not have
Yeah, I know.
bone folders, so
But I snapped one. So you just
kind of
there it goes. There it
kind
goes.
of peeling it. Yeah, you can see it gets lighter because it's attaching to the paper. And if you peel it a little bit, you see some of it's not coming off.
You
then
just go right there. It goes. It'll just kind of peel off for you. It'll kind of snap.
And this is a big rub-on, so.
The little ones are a lot easier. And there we go.
And they're beautiful. Not to mention that they are
There you
beautiful.
go. Ta-da! Completed. So now you'll notice that I'm using ovals. Some of them on the group, Facebook group, used rectangles. One of them was using a circle. I must be an oval kind of girl. And so I'm using ovals in 2 different sizes. So I kind of look at my image, and I think I'm going to pick out this little, I suppose he's a dragonfly. He's got 2 sets of wings.
Sure.
So I'm going to use that for my oval. So I'm using tonic, but I'm not sure what.
We have.
There's Hero
A
Arts.
lot of you have the stacklets from Tim Holtz.
Yeah,
Got
that'll
the
work.
5 sizes. The infinity dies from Hero Arts is really nice because you get 18 different dies. And this one is $25.99 for 18 dies. And then Sizzix has one also that's a little bit more narrow. So you can see the difference between those two, whether they're a little more narrow. I think yours are a little more round. What Laurie's using is more like the infinity die from Hero Arts.
They probably don't make this die anymore. So I kind of picked out, here I got a big selection of sizes. Picked out one that'll kind of fit over my dragonfly, and I'm a little hesitant about using the yellow tape. I'm afraid it might lift it off. I don't know.
Oh, lift off the
rub-on. So I have not.
So you're able just to carefully place it
And then I've been putting my back sheet over the top.
Oh.
I'm a little, I don't know if
Because of the rub-ons? Okay.
I'm afraid it might lift off.
So that's a good tip.
Just crank her through.
So what Laurie said just now, one side of your back paper is kind of waxy and one is matte. And the waxy is what the rub-on was attached to. And that's what she put against her die.
No, that's what was behind the rub-on.
Oh, okay.
The clear is what the rub-on came off of.
Oh, it's behind the die. Okay, sorry about that.
So we have this.
That looks good right there. You could just put a little you lost your butterfly. But
He's
you could
right
put a little
here.
message
He's
in
right
there.
here. So then I take my double-sided tape, And I put 2 layers on. This is 2 layers of double-sided tape, foam tape. This is 1 layer of foam tape.
Okay.
And there's a difference. I don't know if you can see it.
I think you can see it now. So you can see this one is popped up quite a bit more. It's a little bit, you can see
have a
it
little
more.
more. You have a little more dimension.
It looks like a shadow box kind of.
Yeah, it does.
And this one's a little flatter, so depending on what you like. And Laurie's using my favorite foam tape. Oh, you're even measuring it.
Well,
You're like doing stuff really specific. That's
I
great.
worked in accounting for over 30 years,
go.
and so
So are you measuring it about 5 inches? Then?
5 inches.
5 inches.
Like 5 or 4 3/4.
Well, Laurie, I have to tell you that I always guess on my tape, and now I'm thinking, even if I had my ruler, that would be handy to do.
This I am lost without my Tim Holtz glass mat.
So that's the glass media mat from Tim Holtz. I'll back up a little bit so everyone can see it. And the idea when you came out with it was to, you know how you're working, Laurie, and all your stuff starts piling up and you lose your workspace and you're trimming on your lap and stuff like that?
Yep, I sure do.
Well, the idea of his mat was to keep a surface for you to actually create on. Plus you can blend inks and paints and all kinds of things. But I wanted to show the tape because this is what I've been using, Laurie. It's the big daddy of the Crafty Foam tape because you're going to get 54 feet, and rather than using the little squares, this is just a little more convenient. It's $19.99 for 54 feet, and it does go quite a ways. It takes a while for your roll to go down. My roll is about to here now. It's about half of that.
I've probably had that, 3 years? And I would just, snip a piece off until I started doing these cards. And you can see I've done several of them.
And these do take a lot of tape.
They do. They really do.
You want it to be solid on your background. If you use the squares, if that's what you have, and that's great, then just make sure that you are generous with them.
I got tired of the little pieces of this backing of the squares.
Yeah.
So there's 1 layer.
And you're just putting it around the outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Donna made a comment, just like me, never thought about measuring foam tape. I didn't either. And sometimes I pull it and then it stretches and then it's bad. And so I need to use scissors. These
scissors, I don't know if they're Teflon coated or what, but the tape does not stick to them like I don't know if I have my little yellow handled scissors with me or not. But I have a lot better luck using the big scissors. I don't know if
those are big scissors, Laurie. Those look like Tim's giant scissors.
They are. And
so if you're doing 2 layers, what you would do is put down 1 layer and then peel all the backs off and then put your other layer right on top of your previous layer. But make sure you peel the back off so that both layers stick.
Otherwise, you might have a little
You're going to have a problem. So while Laurie's putting her other piece of tape on, I'm just going to show you some of these rub-ons. This is the Vintage Essentials 1 with the pretty greens, and then on the back it even has some words that you could use. And then this is the one I showed, that's the Butterflies, Essential Butterflies 01. And you'll see Laurie used lots of butterflies on hers, and you could even combine them with some of these backgrounds.
Yeah, I asked Kim about Laurie and butterflies.
Are you a butterfly liker?
Well, if there's a little smudge on the card, I'm known to say, put a butterfly on it.
Cover it up. Well, that's a good idea. Cover up little mistakes with rub-ons. This is the Blossom rub-ons, and Teresa picked these up. I forgot we even had them, but gosh, those would be amazing cards. And looks like you about got all your tape on, Laurie.
Yep, I'm just picking off the backings. The little poker tool is fabulous for that.
Tina says it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Tina. Maybe someday.
And let's see, Pam says just what she needed to get her mojo going. So this is very inspirational.
Yeah, I've had trouble with mojo this year too. Okay, all on.
It's all taped up.
Now you got to make sure you get it on your page right side up.
Oh yeah, I have made cards upside down, especially on the video.
So have I. Well, not on the video, but. So here we go.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that?
Oh my gosh.
So then we have, if you notice, a little hole.
Yes.
So you take your little oval that we cut out, and you take your little glue, and I like the wet glue. Maybe.
It gives you a little more give if you need to.
Yeah, you got a little room to slide. I don't know if this one's gonna.
I think you're amazing a lot of people.
Ah,
A lot of people are being
it's
amazed
not
at
gonna work. That's why you have traveled with two.
never leave home without 2 glues, right, Laurie?
Yeah.
They said aha moments for everybody.
Here we go. So here's the glue. And you put it in here. Oops.
Again, right side up, right?
Yep. Right in the little hole. And there you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that is amazing.
And then you get out your little honeybees.
Laurie likes the honeybee gems like I do.
Pink Fresh.
And there's Pink Fresh has these really fun little gems, and this one is called Peach Fuzz, and you would be amazed at how this one it looks like it's yellow, but it goes with everything.
It
So,
kind of picks up the
did you use
colors.
that on some of these, Laurie? Is this one Peach Fuzz?
I think
maybe?
so.
So you'll see she's added little gems here, and that's Peach Fuzz, and it just picks up whatever's around it.
It's kind of a chameleon.
Yeah, and it's a good one to start with if you just want to get some to try. They're flat on one side. They don't have adhesive on them, so you want to add a little bit of that liquid glue. And then you'll see on this card, she used those little gold kind of pearls, and we do have the Mark Richards gold pearls, and there's pearls from Honeybee too. Laurie, and I think everybody knows my weakness
Yeah.
with honeybees.
So I tend to work in threes with my little gems. So I tend to make a little try to make a triangle. I don't know if that's right or wrong,
I
but
think threes is a great.
I learned that in 4-H. Make a triangle.
Oh, so make like, okay. I love that tip because sometimes, like here, you can see she's got a triangle. Because I never am sure where to put my gems.
That's kind of my thought. So there we go.
Well, there's another tip for everybody, and like, I'll show you this one. Has got, you got gems. You've got a triangle. You've got a triangle there. I think I learned something very important today.
So
All right.
there you go.
Laurie, we have a question.
Yeah,
Could you place the large piece flat and pop up the small die cut piece?
certainly.
Can we try it?
Sure. But before we move on, I want to say I've had a round with the post office.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about mailing these.
Yes. This is my tip. You fold it inside out, and I brought the post office.
Oh, did you bring their guide?
Yes, I did.
Oh, great. We used to have one
This
of
is
those.
free.
So you can get this if you're wondering. A lot of people ask this questions too about can I mail this? Can I mail this? So if it
Yes,
goes,
you can.
So if it goes through the slot, and she's got honeybee gems plus 2 layers of tape.
There you go.
All right. So fold your card inside out. I love that idea. And so I think we should try doing it.
We'll try. We'll
do it
the other way.
We're going to do it live. Now I had a question about the price on these rub-ons, and the ones that Laurie's using are $5.99, and you're going to get 2 sheets. And this is the one she just made the card with. There's the little dragonfly. To me, he's a cross between a dragonfly, a moth, and a butterfly.
Yeah,
I don't really know my.
I don't know.
Thanks.
Here's my yellow-handled scissors.
And this is blendables too. These
Boy,
are all
that's
going to
not
be
cut straight.
$5.99. The ones that have 6 pages are $11.99, and this is from Toast, which is the new collection, and I think this would be beautiful also. And then the other new one is from Inkwell, And I think this would be amazing. It's got flowers and butterflies and blotches. So that should end. So Laurie's cutting out her next one. Laurie, thanks for going with the flow here.
So here we go. Cut it out. Lay your paper back.
So you can get quite a few cards.
Yeah, and you know,
easily get 4, and then you have the other page.
And this one has, this is the other, so I took those and put them on the envelope.
So she's now has her card, and she's got a matching envelope with her ribbons.
So let's get this on here straight.
Laurie, people are loving this. You should see the hearts are just going like crazy. And then Susie's wondering if you could stamp across the rub-on.
Yeah, and then I added die cut words. I didn't bring
this one. She just did a die cut message, but you certainly could stamp.
I wouldn't know why not.
We pulled a few of our words, that die cut words, and you probably have some at home. But here's congrats from Honeybee. And then we've got happy birthday. I think this prayers one, wouldn't this be really nice, Laurie?
Yeah.
Would go really well with some of these cards. And that is from Photoplay.
Yep.
And then we've got a little congratulations and another thanks.
I did a wedding one, which is already out the door.
And
I put congrats on it. That was with the white. That was really pretty.
I like the white, and I think this best wishes is kind of the same style as your with sympathy. It's got kind of the big swirly letters. Make sure I'm not missing anything. And then here's another congrats. And I think we showed all of this. And Laurie said she's got plans. Well, actually, she used this big one from Tranquility. While you're doing your rub-on, I'm going to show them. This is one she brought in that she'd already made with the 3 butterflies, and that actually came from, maybe there's a picture on the back. It's actually these 3 butterflies. So she even used a 12 by 12 rub-on, and I suppose if you were doing a bigger card, like a 5 by 7, those blue roses would be beautiful too.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
They're asking do you think the ink would have to be stays on, or do you think you could use archival to stamp on that?
Archival should work, I would think.
So, I wouldn't suggest.
I
wouldn't do distress.
I wouldn't either. Okay, so we're gonna do. So let's do a little. Should we do a bigger oval?
Yeah, maybe bigger, because you're popping up this oval.
So probably right about here. And we'll put our paper
I
over.
love the idea of putting the paper over the top.
Just
to kind of protect it. Is that what you're thinking?
Mm-hmm. I don't want it to lift back off. I don't think it will.
You are putting a lot of pressure, so. Well, if you're just joining us, Laurie's here today. She has helped us out a lot. When Janet's not available, Laurie has helped link. I think Darlene has also, but you'll see Laurie's name on our videos. And she's doing these cards with the rub-ons from 49 and Market. They are gorgeous. They're so pretty.
They look like you spent a ton of time on them when you didn't.
They do look very rich.
Okay, so we're going to put this
down. They're fun to play with. I think it's just fun to experiment with them.
And I did. Never leave home without your score tape.
This is Laurie's, I call them go bags. That's her go bag with all her little tools and things.
That's one of your crates.
Yeah, we've got crates. We have those in black if you would like something like this. We do have the little crate. We used it for Merrymakers.
I have one that I just keep my favorite, mostly used dies in, so I don't have to dig them out.
Well, that's a good idea.
They fit right in there, except for the tonic.
Okay, we have some suggestions here. Cut that blue rose in half vertically and put it on the edge of cardstock. Wow, 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 and have 2 cards.
Oh, that would...
Oh, okay, she's talking about this one. Yeah, you certainly could. Great idea. Then you could have 2 smaller cards.
Yeah.
And Jennifer said they could become shaker cards.
Oh, yeah.
And certainly could put some acetate in there and put a few little gems.
Oops.
Oh, and Katie Petit's watching.
Ah!
Okay, so
Katie,
Katie's
you are
watching.
You are the cat's meow woman.
Oh my gosh. So what Katie is saying, and I'll explain it too, is Blendables is the label or the collection for these rub-ons, and rub-ons are the generic term, whether it's the Blendables or the ones from Inkwell or Toast or where's that beautiful Blossom. And Katie, since you're watching, we just want you to know that we love your designs. You are amazing.
You looked in my mind and picked out what I can't draw.
So Laurie has made these cards where she popped up the main front and then put the little piece flat, and now she's making the main part flat and popping up the little circle or oval
two
piece.
pieces of foam, double-sided foam tape. And there, oh, that's gorgeous.
So that works too.
That is gorgeous.
Very fun. Let's see. So they're asking a lot about that little cutter you have on your score tape, Laurie.
No longer made, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's no longer available. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
But if you can find somebody who would make it.
Do we need to go out somewhere and source that?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised somebody with a 3D printer can make it for you.
Probably. So, oh, these are so beautiful. Everybody is agreeing how beautiful your cards are, Laurie. Very, very fun. So let's put these together so you can compare. And I know it's hard to see on the camera, but you can kind of compare the difference whether you pop up the oval or sink it.
A green would be great if you would. I would have had a green mat underneath that. That would made that really pop.
Oh yeah. Oh, because it's flat. Yes, that's a great idea. Or add some of that metallic silver or gold.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I love that. That's a really good idea.
Because it kind of blends in. Or if you even had a green card. But.
Or a pastel.
Yeah.
So now you need to, we're going to take a look at this. Now you need a whole new thing to do with your rub-ons. And a beautiful way to make these cards that are going to make somebody feel very special. And I really like, Laurie, how you just added a white verbiage on the front, a white greeting. And maybe here, if you put it on a greeting, you put an ivory. And you can stamp them too.
Yeah. The one on this, I kind of screwed up. I should have had my oval up a little higher because I can't get much underneath down here. But live and learn.
Well, that's right. And thank you for telling us that, because now we know that.
Learn from my mistakes.
I think Bev said it right. She said stunning. She called them stunning cards. So that is amazing. And they want to know which paper was used for the card front. Is it just white cardstock?
White cardstock.
So it's just a smooth. Smooth. We recommend smooth for rub-ons. You probably don't have to, but.
I would think they'd go on easier if you had a smooth.
Yes, I think so.
Smooth tooth.
There you go. Well, Kim says beautiful cards, beautiful and quick cards, and she said good work, Laurie.
Thanks, Kim.
So a huge thank you to Laurie for coming in this morning and showing us the beautiful cards and how simple it is.
Easy peasy.
It is easy. And so you get your rub-ons from the 49 and Market and get creative. And we've got lots of different greeting dies, and you maybe have these at home also. And then I do want to mention the foam tape one more time, because I have been using this at home. I slide it right in by my monitor on my computer on my desk. So
I have mine by my Big Shot.
I guess we have a question. Oh, okay, we have two questions. Would the rub-ons be too light of colors to use on black cardstock?
I've been wondering that. I'm going to try it.
We're going to have to get back to you, but you could definitely put them on a color of cardstock.
Got a piece of black cardstock?
Well, we certainly can get one. We're going to get one while we answer some other questions. And then, are there rub-ons with birds?
Oh.
We need a piece of black cardstock.
Just scrap?
Just scrap or pull one off, whatever you can do the fastest. We've got lots of butterflies. There's some new collections coming, and maybe they will have birds. I don't know. We don't have any right now with birds. So Chris went to get us some black cardstock. So you know what? Ask and we will deliver as much as we can. Because that's a great question and I love it. Laurie, Becky's going to make one today.
Good, good.
And Marcy loves the foam tape. Oh, thank you, Chris. All right, we've got a piece of black cardstock. And Laurie's going to cut a piece off of it.
Oh, and here's another tip. If you don't have one of your little handy dandy things from the post office, if you want to know if your card, have you done this, Kelly?
No, I have not.
If your card will slip through the hole on your cutter, on your Fiskars.
If you've got your Fiskar trimmer,
if it's
slide one. Oh my gosh.
It should go.
So if you weren't here earlier, Laurie's tip for sending these, because this one has 2 layers of foam tape and it's got some little honeybee gems on it. If you fold it inside out, it will go in your envelope. And she brought in her post office guide.
Free.
And if it goes through there, that slot, then your card will mail at normal rate.
The only thing free you can get at well, I guess they give you their priority boxes.
And Becky says they've had birds in the past. So we'll have to look at some of the past rub-ons and see if we can get some with birds on them if they're still available. I do think these would look even on, well, you did one on the natural. So what she showed us today was on white, but here you can see, and this looks like Alina rub-ons here. And that looks really pretty on the cream.
Okay.
All right,
so
let's see what we see. We're going for it all.
2 for the show.
They're asking, they're looking for that tool from the post office on their website. Do you have to go into this? Do you think they still have them?
I would think so, because they should, for all the crap they've been getting. I'm sorry. I was really mad.
We don't know if you can get that online or if you need to go to your local post office. Does it have a name on it? We'll have Laurie check. Let's do this rub-on, and then we'll look on it to see if it has a name.
Okay, here we go.
It looks different, doesn't it?
Sure does. You can sure see where you rubbed, though.
Yeah. You could kind of tell where it's getting a little bit, I don't know if it's darker or lighter or less paler, I guess.
Well, you can kind of see the texture. I just used the smooth side, and you kind of see the texture coming through.
This, the rub-ons from 49 and Market are the best.
I have no fingernails.
Well, you can just use your little die pick, and away you go. I'm kind of excited for this to see how it looks.
It looks like it's going to work.
Because, you know, you can put rub-ons on anything. You can put them on photos.
I put them on fabric. I got some tags back there. I put them on that fabric tape from 49 Market. Here we go. Moment of truth.
It's rolled up back on the shelf towards the right.
It worked.
Oh, gosh, it did.
That's a whole different look for it.
Oh, it is. Okay, I'm going to get it up close, everybody. Now, oh my gosh, that is
It's
very
gorgeous.
pretty. And Kimberly says they'd make great sympathy cards, and I think it would. Okay, Carol got hers at the post office. It says right up here, standard template maybe, or is there a code?
1050251 Rev G.
So I'll shine on that. That's from 2007, Laurie. But it is called the Letter Size Male Dimensional Standards Template. So maybe even if you look up template online or go to your local post office. I'm going to have to search out memory bounds because we had one of those. Well, Laurie, this has been fabulous.
Okay, so here.
Oh, you have more?
Well, these are some that I did on the fabric. Here's one.
Oh.
Rub-on I did on the fabric, the tape. I put it.
Oh, you did on fabric tape.
Here's the one.
Well, as you might know, 49 and Market has beautiful washi tape and fabric tape. And it's nice to know. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. So you can do them on fabric. And I think maybe Katie has done them on fabric on some of her journals and things too.
This is really cool.
Yeah, thank you. I can't remember now, and I apologize. I can't remember who suggested it, but it is very pretty.
I had this one lurking in my stash. Does anybody else have lurkers in their
Nobody
stash?
has stashes around here.
I think this will look, and I've probably gone. That'll look
my
cool
gosh,
on
yes.
the black.
That's one of my favorite collections.
Mine too. Mine
and
too.
I've got an album made with that, and it is gorgeous. And that's the one, oh, maybe that wasn't Alina that you used over there. That must have been a different collection. I think
This
I
is
misspoke.
that?
I don't think this is, though, is it?
No, I don't.
Sorry, I think I
can't
misspoke. That's
I can't
not
remember.
Alina.
I can't. I
They're
don't
all
know.
beautiful. Whatever you get, it will be beautiful. Oh, it was Wendy Jean. So thank you, Wendy Jean, for asking about the black. And so get out, if you have rub-ons, get them out and try this technique. If you don't have them, give us a call, or you can go online and get them. And remember, you can use ovals, circles, diamonds, whatever you might want. This die here is pretty close to what Laurie was using. And they say this is one of, Cindy said this is one of her favorites, Laurie. And lots of people say thank you for all the ideas.
So here we go. I don't have it taped down, but that would be really cool card.
Yeah, that is very pretty. Very gorgeous.
Thanks for asking.
Well, yes, I know. Isn't it cool? And well, thank you, Laurie, for doing stuff on the fly too.
Hey,
That's how we
we
roll.
roll.
It's how we roll at Memory Bound.
if I didn't do things on the fly, I wouldn't get anything done.
Okay. Okay. This Donna says this was a Vesta, so sorry if I misspoke on that. And they're asking about your green tool on your score tape, so we might have to put that away. That, Laurie said, is no, I'm just teasing. That's no longer available, so we're sorry. Maybe Janet's son-in-law can invent it and start cutting it for us, or printing it for us, and maybe we can get something going with that. So everyone, I just want to say happy Friday. Thanks for all your support this week and always. And have a wonderful crafty weekend. If you're in the area, stop in and see us. We'd love to see you. And Laurie, thank you so much for
No
coming in
problem.
today.
Anytime.
It was amazing.